Hello everyone, Gigs here once again for another Project Ozone boss fight. Yay, exciting! Well, not as exciting as the Chaos Guardian. However, we are going to today fight the Gaia Guardian. Now, she's going to be a little bit tough from what I understand. So she's not going to be an easy boss. However, we do still have a really good armor here. We're not going to use the Draconic Sword, which is really good. We're going to use the... I've never said it out loud. The Apollotree Sword, just because it's got really good looting on it. You see they're looting 20, and I'm hoping I get some really good loot from her by using that sword. Hopefully I've set this up correctly. I may need to break those pink blocks under the pylons. I'm not 100% sure. Kind of following a guide which was a bit confusing. Yeah, I don't know. So I've just set this off sort of a little bit away from my main island. I don't think she travels at all because there are 3 waves. The waves happen within this little arena area. So I'm assuming she sticks to this arena area. If a player leaves the arena area, she despawns. So I'm pretty sure we're safe just sitting on here. Now, big question is, have I set this up correctly? I guess we're going to find out when I go to click the beacon with this little ingot. I'm guessing we set it up. Oh, gotta remember I can't go outside. Oh, hello. Ah! It's me. It's a dark me. Where'd I go? So far so good. You can see up in the top left hand corner my energy. You see the little EN part with the oh, okay, that's good. I was worried if I knock her off what would happen. With the percentage next to it, and that's just basically the energy that my shield is using to... She keeps teleporting around. Stop teleporting around! So that's the energy that's being used up to recharge my shield and things, and I don't need to worry about it unless it gets up to about... Oh, she's gone all funny again. Oh, okay, so this is the mob spawn. Oh, this is the second wave. So we're on the second wave. So this has actually turned out to be really easy with the gear that we've got. I can imagine that if you were in lesser gear, this would be a little bit difficult. Out of my face! Get out of my face! She's actually turning out to be quite easy. A lot of these bosses are a lot harder if you take them on early game. Like if you're doing it at the stage where you've already... Oh, hello. I'm laughing that some of these are picking up heads and are wearing heads as I kill them. If you were doing this early game, then and you didn't have as good a gear, I can imagine it being a lot harder. Where is she? So she's come down. That was it. That was it. We've done it. Woohoo! Oh dear. We have a lot of rubbish on the ground to pick up and stuff. So the couple of the key things we're wanting to get out. Oh, we've got a skeleton soul. Is these spirit shards, or the gear spirit. They're actually used in crafting and are really, really good. What else do we get here? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Got shader grab bag as usual. Is that all we're getting out of there? Is that it? We don't get a trophy or anything? We've got a witch's soul down there too. We'll grab that. It's going to get messy. This is going to get messy. Let's use our trash can to get rid of stuff rather than throw it on the ground. So we don't need you. This is also the downside to having a really good looting sword, is that I am picking up quite a bit of drops out of the mobs that I killed. Patient bags. Those patient bags actually can have nether stars in them, but you've just got to open them. It's like a bag inside of a bag inside of a bag. So you have to keep on opening the bags until eventually you get the nether star. So that's pretty much it. But it can take forever. Although there is a bag opener that if you set it up right with it looping and with filters and things, you can actually basically automate getting them. I don't need them because I have a plant that grows nether star seeds for me, as well as I've got the transmutation table, which basically is like an EMC bank, and you'll see on everything there's that little EMC value, and essentially I can put those into there and I can pull out anything with an EMC value that I've got the EMC amount banked in there basically. I think that is it. So all we got out of her was those shards and that. Now my understanding is that we can actually get a harder version of her if we click on the beacon with one of these shards rather than the terrasteel ingot, which is what I did before. So she is harder, but apparently her loot table is better. So I actually think that seeing she was so easy to fight and that didn't take us long at all, let's do that. Let's give it a go. Ready, steady, go. No? No? Not gonna work? Do I need to... I've only got 8, so I can't imagine it goes into anything bigger than that. Okay then, well, we're just going to do her again then, I guess. She was nice and easy to do anyway, so we'll do it quickly and we'll see whether or not we can. I do find it funny that this is basically a shadow version of yourself that you're beating up. Definitely see that she's just not doing any damage to me at all. Come on. Well, again, not really, given the armor's taking the damage for me, the shield that I've got. And if I go into, well, I'm near her, if I go into, oh, this is going to be hard. If I go, you can see as she hits me, the little blue shield area that, see that hits me, the blue shield that pops up. And that's basically my armor protecting me. Oh, I missed. I'm trying not to sprint because my armor's also got a speed thing on it. I'm likely to sprint out of the area. So now we're on to wave 2 again. Yep. All the mobs that were fairly easy to kill last time. Go. Ah. Again with the heads. Nice and easy to get rid of these guys. And again, having the good armor just means that they're not doing any damage. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Is she coming back down? Have I got another? Stop teleporting. Oh, she's fast this time around. Thank you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ah! Sit still. Thank you. Another one of those. We should be all good with picking up the loot because we already had some. So now I've got 16 of those. So what I'm going to do is just have a look and see whether or not we can craft. Actually, let's go to Gaia spirit ingot. Ah, okay, so we make it with the Terra steel. Probably should have done this before we fought her the last time. That would have been clever. Would have been clever. Okay, so let's look for a crafting table. So we're going to want you. And let's get ourselves a Terra steel ingot. You're not sure what Dead's doing, but he just got struck by lightning. So let's just plonk you here, out of the way, and you, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So this is going to be the harder version of her. So let's, I don't worry about getting rid of the trash at this point in time. Do it later. Let's see how we go with this one. Yep. There we go. So she's firing something else at me, but I'm not sure that that's... Oh no, it is impacting my armor a bit there. You can see the energy's definitely popped up now to higher numbers as it's having to cope with her fighting me. Oh, it's definitely creeping up, which is a little bit of a worry. I'm starting to get impacted a little bit. Are we regretting it? Maybe. This could be bad. She's hitting hard. Oh, yep, no, I am in a little bit of trouble. 81%. She's definitely hurting me. Baby zombies. Little baby zombies. I'm a little bit worried about my armor and my shield. And I can't leave the area, because if I leave the area, then you see my shield's starting to come down. If I leave the area, then she despawns. He's wearing a witch's hat. Oh, that's funny. You too? Yep. Even that one was wearing a witch's hat. That's funny. Oh, they were wearing witch's hats. There's a lot more mobs in this one too. He's dropped a lot more mobs on me, a lot more witches. Let's give you. Now she's back down. Let's see if we can get rid of her fairly quickly before she kills us, because I'm a little bit worried. Oh, did we get her? Yes, she's gone. Phew. So much rubbish on the floor. Oh, she's dropped quite a few things. Okay, let's get rid of some of this trash so we can see what she's dropped for us. Will of Varric. Craft with Terra Steel helmet to add the following effect. Critical hits pierce through armor. Dice of Fate. He deals the cards to find the answer, the sacred geometry of chance, the hidden laws of probable outcome, the numbers lead a dance. We've got some mana steel. Junk. We got a lot more spirit. So we had 16, I used 4 to 12. So yeah, we got a lot more spirit charms out of that. What else have we got here? We got a music disc. Some mana pearls. That's not bad. Some of the things go a little bit invisible, but you can see the shadow on the ground that there's something sitting there. So that's nothing interesting. I think that may have been it from what we were going to get. I'll just have another bit of a search around here just in case. Don't want to have missed out on anything really good. I'm not worrying about the loot bags because I have more loot bags than I could ever open in the game. So there's no point collecting any more of those. Let's pop you up there so I end up getting rid of you accidentally. Most of this stuff looks junky. And all that's definitely junky. All I can see is zombie soul hiding over there, which I will collect. Yeah, no, so that was the end of it. So, that's not bad. I'm not exactly sure what we do with the dice of fate, though. Let's pick up my little... Oh, that's just a zombie statue. I don't need the zombie statue. I've got plenty of those. I wonder what it does. Can I put it down? Oh! Dice lands on a 3 and you notice that it transforms into something else. It is the eye of the flugel. What does the eye of the flugel do? It's a relic. I will have to find out what the eye of flugel does, because I have no idea. But very interesting. Okay, well, that was fun. She was, again, fairly easy to kill. I was a little bit worried with the tougher one because she definitely was giving it a good old college try, and the energy level on my shield was getting pretty high. But we got there in the end, and we've got our flugel thingamajiggy that I need to find out what it does. But we definitely got ourselves some more shards. We'll need to do this a few more times because we'll use those spirit shards for some other crafting recipes. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me for this little bit of a messy fight with the Gaia Guardian. Managed to get her killed 3 times that time round. Hope you enjoyed this. In the meantime, have a great day.